Good morning, and once again, I greet you all here from the Great River on the edges of the Kalahari Desert. And this morning, a little bit of English for all the English viewers and listeners. And I just want to share a thought with you this morning. Something that came up on Facebook a while ago. I'm going to read it to you. Everything you do is based on the choices you make. It's not your parents, your past relations, your job, the economy, the weather, an argument, or your age that is to blame. You and only you are responsible for every decision and choice you make. Period. And Wayne Dyer said that. But there's a lesson in it all. And there's the question that we as humans tend to rely on too many other people to influence our thoughts, our minds. And we don't think before we act. We don't thoroughly thought through a plan. If something happens, how am I going to react to it? What is the possible solutions? What is the different ways? And if you look at all those things, eventually you get to a plan. But if you are continuously lending out your ears to people that is ill advising you in as far as anything is concerned, it still remains your choice and your responsibility alone, because it's your life that we are talking about. Now, the news in South Africa revolves around Eskom, mainly now, and the inaptitude of the police services. That's the two things that is now overshadowing the news and social media at the moment. And we all know that Eskom is on the brink of collapse, which will mean that the power grid will go down. And if that happens, we are in for big problems. If the power grid drops, there's no internet banking, there's no cell phone reception, there's no internet, there's no SASSA, there's no salaries being paid via the internet, there's no water, there's no electricity, no sewage is being pumped, no deliveries is going to be made, and no fuel is going to be laid or made. It's not going to be there. And as one person has said, Alfred Lewis said, there's 9 meals between mankind and anarchy. 9 meals. We listen to what everybody is saying, but we don't want to listen to warnings. We don't want to be warned because we don't want to get out of our comfortable lifestyle. And if we look at what is happening with Eskom, with the poor quality of service that the police is delivering, crime stats are way up, murders 6,600 over the last 2.5 months. It's incredible how the crime has skyrocketed as the inaptitude of the police grows. In the aftermath of the July insurrection in Natal, we find that still no arrest has been made. Nobody has been found guilty. But in the Netherlands, where there was protest this weekend, 72 people has been arrested and was on trial already. That's in Europe. We are in South Africa, which is part of Africa, but some people tend to forget that. And it just enhances the incapability of the police to do their work. But in the end, there are many people who have foreseen these things that is going to happen in South Africa. The dangers associated with that happening in South Africa. Because if there is no food deliveries or fuel deliveries in the cities, there is no water being pumped, no sewage being pumped, then we will reach a stage where it will be impossible to live in the cities or to stay alive. Many times, every day, for the past 2 years, I've been warning people that we must prepare for the inevitable. And the inevitable is the collapse of society in South Africa as we know it. And because of that, the Suidlanders has made a national emergency plan to assist people during exactly that time that is coming. I've many times called on people to join up so that at least you have an idea of a plan of where to go and what to do when the time arrives. Still, people are listening to what other people are saying. They are not following their own minds. They are listening to other people. If I have listened to the hundreds pieces of advice that I've received in the past, then I wouldn't have been here. I wouldn't have been ready for what is coming. But now I am ready. I can face whatever is coming this way. The question is, are you? And if I ask you if you are ready for what is coming and you look around at what your friends are saying, what advice the liberals are giving you, the bad info that they shared with you, it all comes down to you and only you are responsible for every decision and choice you make. Period. Your life, your responsibility. But even worse, your family is looking up to you for leadership and guidance. So we must all make a decision before it's too late. Become part of an organized group of people who can defend ourselves, who can produce enough food in a coordinated commercial way so that we can feed our people, so that we can have a sort of normal life even in the time to come. Because for how long are we willing to wait out this chaos? How long are we willing to sit down and do nothing? Just remember, you are responsible for your destiny. And what you can contribute in saving our nation, in saving our people, it comes down to your thoughts and your decision and yours alone. And not being influenced by the media or what ill-informed friends are telling you. But as every morning, enjoy your condensed milk coffee, mix it in nicely strong and let it be sweet. Have a good day, stay well, stay safe, and make your decision. Time in South Africa is running out. Bye.